translated and narrated by M Media.
Boss, the eldest miss was arrested for embezzling public funds.
What?
Su Lintang, Su Chengxi's father.
Impossible. How could the daughter of the richest man possibly be short of this money?
The eldest miss, for the sake of Qinzhang, has always hidden her identity and pretended to be poor. Could it be?
No way. She must have been framed and set up. Let's go. We'll go over and see.
Okay.
Chengxi, it's all my fault. I made you suffer this injustice.
Husband, as long as you and Ji are safe and sound, I will be completely satisfied. Oh right. How is the evidence search going? When can I get out?
It's ready now. Confession letter. Sign this document. If nothing unexpected happens, you'll be able to come out in 2 more days. Luckily, I was prepared early. Embezzlement of public funds is a serious matter. Chengxi, this time, I can no longer protect you. Oh right, Chengxi. This is the general manager of our branch company, Zhao Lin, is the great benefactor of our cooperation this time.
Honey, actually this cooperation.
Miss Su, I will help you take good care of Qinzing and your son.
Visiting time is over. Please leave this area.
So the divorce is successful now. This foolish woman is truly naive. She fell for the same trick twice. Signing this document without even looking at it. She has absolutely no idea, huh? Inside here, there's also a hidden divorce agreement.
She loves me right down to her bones. As long as it's something I give her, we'll trust it unconditionally.
Isn't this President Su, the richest man? Why is he here?
Dad, why did you come?
With such a huge thing happening, how could I not come? Chengxi, that Qin Zheng, what kind of spell did he cast on you? Not only did you hide your family background to marry him, and now you still...
Dad, don't blame him for this matter. It was all my own choice. He loves his work so much. I couldn't let him ruin his future. Moreover, he is already helping me with the lawsuit now. I will be released soon. Oh right, Dad. His company still needs an investment. Could you please help him?
All right. Dad promises you. But you must also promise Dad, after you are released from prison, immediately return to the Su family and inherit the family fortune. Be your former self, the eldest daughter of the Su family.
Okay. I promise, Dad. Thank you. Jinzheng, wait for me to get out so we can reunite you, me and the child.
Translated and narrated by M Media.
Su Chengxi is guilty of embezzlement and sentenced to imprisonment for 5 years.
5 years? Why is it 5 years? Didn't Jinzheng promise he would get me out? I want to see him. I must see him. Husband, what happened? Didn't you say I could get out in 2 days? Why was I sentenced to 5 years? What is going on?
Chengxi, it's all my fault. My abilities were insufficient. But don't worry. I will definitely take good care of the child.
Husband, wait for me to come out.
5 years later.
Welcome the eldest miss upon your release from prison.
Please get up.
Eldest miss, this 5-star Tianjin hotel is a gift from the master for your release from prison.
Please thank Dad for me. Jinzheng and Shi Yi didn't come to pick me up.
Eldest miss, this.
It's all right. Jinzheng's company is growing bigger and bigger. He must be very busy. And Ji Yi, He must be in first grade now, right? He must be at school now. Since they didn't come to pick me up, I'll go back myself. Give them a surprise. Yes, Uncle Fu. Get ready. Next week, I will return to the Su family to officially inherit the family business. Now take me home first. I can't wait anymore to see my husband and child.
That ex-wife of yours. Isn't she getting out of prison today?
Why bring her up now? Don't worry. She won't find this place.
Invalid password.
The password has been changed, but it's clearly my birthday.
Husband.
The number you dialed is currently busy. Please try again later.
Husband, guess where I'm? Jin Zheng blocked me. How could this happen?
Chin Zhang. We have been together for 5 years. And it's still a secret relationship. When are we going public?
Don't worry. Haven't I already told you? We will use Ziyi's birthday banquet to announce our engagement. Naturally, I want to be with you forever.
In that case, I also have good news for you. The eldest miss of our Su group has returned to inherit the family business. I heard that. She pays special attention to your Qing group as a client. She's coming personally to attend Ziyi's birthday banquet.
What did you say? The Su family's eldest miss? I mean, such important news. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Lest we neglect the guest.
I just found out myself. The banquet is about to start. Let's go.
Miss.
It's fine. This gift, I want to personally give it to Ziyi. In 10 minutes, I will call you. At that time, you all bring the remaining gifts inside.
Yes.
Thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules to attend my birthday banquet prepared for my son. Besides this, I have one more thing to announce. I plan to get engaged to the general manager of the Su Group branch, Miss Zhao Lin.
Su Chengxi, what are you doing here?
Jin Zheng, you just said you are getting engaged to Zhao Lin. What about me?
Su Chengxi, snap out of it. We are already divorced.
Divorced? How is that possible? How come I don't know about this matter? You're lying to me, aren't you?
Deceive you? Then take a look. What is this?
How is that possible? No wonder. No wonder for the past 5 years, none of you came to see me. You didn't even come to pick me up when I got out of prison. No wonder you moved and didn't tell me. You even blocked
The film
my
was
contact
translated
information.
and
So,
narrated by M Media.
I realized I had already been divorced. When did this happen?
You signed this. It won't take 2 days. You should be able to get out.
It was the document signed 5 years ago in prison.
Yes. Therefore, Su Chengxi, this divorce agreement was signed by you personally. Let us part ways amicably. Do not come back to bother me again.
I pestered you. Are those even human words? I helped you establish the company. I even brought in investment from the Su Group. I quit my job for you, staying home to support my husband and raise our child. And you, relying on my trust. I signed the agreement for misappropriation of public funds, framed me into signing the plea agreement. I signed the divorce agreement. This is how you treat me. This way.
Wait, see Chengxi. What nonsense are you talking about? The plea agreement. You signed it yourself. Don't try to frame me for this. And even if you talk about me, that's fine. Why do you have to drag in my fiancé? And you helped me bring in investment from the Su Group. It was clearly Zhao Lin who saw the potential of my Qin Group and then asked the Su Group to help me.
The potential of the Qin Group. When you say that, do you even believe yourself?
So Chengxi, what nonsense are you talking about? This is Ziyi's birthday party. Everyone here is from high society, high-class individuals. This isn't your filthy prison.
You know, this is Ziyi's birthday party. I'm Ziyi's mother. What's wrong with me being here? More than anyone else, I have the right to stand here.
Mommy? Didn't you even ask? If our Ziyi wanted this? In our Ziyi's heart, I'm his only mother.
You're lying. I must see Ziyi today. Where is Ziyi? Ziyi.
Security.
Ziyi. Let go of me. Let go of me. By doing this, don't you care about the law at all?
It's already been half an hour. Why hasn't the eldest young lady called me? Let's go. Follow me inside first and take a look.
Let go of me. What are you trying to do?
Don't be afraid, Chengxi. Being a criminal, you see, means being paraded in public. Otherwise, how can you wash away your sins and meet Ziyi cleanly?
No. No. No.
Su Chengxi. Kneel down immediately. Su Chengxi, have you thought this through? If this time you fail to secure custody of Ziyi, you won't have another chance. Your Ziyi will only call me mommy from now on.
No way. I absolutely cannot allow Ziyi to follow them. I must see my Ziyi. Fine. Fine. Crawl. I'll crawl.
Look, everyone. She's crawling. Keep going. There's still such a long way ahead.
Keep going. Stop. Miss. Are you all right?
Su Chengxi, I knew why today. You dared to cause trouble here. So you found a backer, didn't you? Who is this person? Your new lover? Well, that makes sense, considering your status having just gotten out of prison. You could only find an old man. Su Chengxi, you dare throw wine at me? How come? Did I hit the mark? Are you feeling guilty? I think I gave you what you deserved.
Zheng. Before we were blind, you relied on my love for you. Step by step, pushed yourself into a position that didn't belong to you. Now I see you clearly. Do you think I will still tolerate you? Hitting someone like you. I feel my hands are dirty.
Su Chengxi, let go of me. Su Chengxi, what are you so proud of? You're just relying on having more people. If you have the guts, let go of me. Let go of me.
How dare you speak to our young lady like that?
What are you going to do? Su Chengxi, you can't hit me. The child is still here.
Drag him over here for me. Zheng. I originally wanted to show some mercy, but I didn't expect you would educate Ziyi like this. Since that is the case, then you should prepare to accept my retaliation.
The
So,
film
Chengxi,
was
what are you going to do?
translated And narrated by M Media.
Let go of me. Let go of me. Su Chengxi, what exactly do you want to do? Let me tell you something. Today the eldest daughter of the Su family is coming over. When that time comes, seeing people like you being so overbearing here, you definitely won't get away with it.
Miss Sue is coming. Fine. Then I'd like to see how she intends to protect you. Put this on him.
Okay.
And this shackle. Put it on him too.
Yes.
I don't want it. No. I won't wear it. I don't want it. Let go of me. What are you doing? Let go of me. Let go of me.
Don't rush. This is only the first step.
Suchengsi, are you crazy? How could you do this to me in front of so many people? I'm the child's father.
If you say one more word, you'll crawl 10 more times. Crawl. This first lash. I strike you for abandoning me after starting this affair. Your previous relationship wasn't over, yet you took a new lover. This second lash. I strike you for your elaborate scheming, for setting a trap, and causing me to be imprisoned. This third lash. I strike you for sowing discord, for instigating the child to disown his birth mother. Jinjong. Throughout all these years, I poured all my emotions into you. But from now on, between you and me, there is only hatred left. Only resentment left.
Suchengsi. Don't make yourself out to be so noble. When you first liked me, wasn't it also because I was the campus heartthrob? Right after graduation, I succeeded in starting my own business. Ultimately, you are just hypocritical.
The film was translated and narrated
So in your
by
heart,
M-Media.
that's how you think of me. Since that is the case, then I have no need to show mercy.
Suchengsi, I just now called my assistant to summon the manager here. Manager Joe should be arriving soon.
Really?
This is property owned by the Su Group. If they see you treating us like this, do you think you will get away with it?
Fine. Then I'd like to see when this manager Joe arrives, if he helps me or helps you.
What happened? Miss Zhao,
Manager Joe, hotel manager.
why are you here?
Let go.
Miss Zhao, why are you here? What is going on? Who did this?
Manager Joe, your hotel security is doing this? Any criminal can just walk in and use private torture on me? You as the manager, do you still want this job? Hurry up and untie President Chin.
Miss Zhao, please don't be angry first. Don't be angry. I failed to supervise properly. I will deal with them immediately. Guards, take these two to deal with for me. Arrest them.
Suchengsi, see that? This is status and power. Just now, weren't you quite arrogant? Go on. President Wang, who dares to kick me? President Wang.
Who gave you the guts? You actually dared to lay a hand on them. You. And you. The two of you. Do you want to ruin our
The film
hotel?
was translated and narrated
President
by
Wang,
M-Media.
why have you come? They.
Shut up. Let go. Uncle Fu, what kind of person actually made you come here yourself? I came over to see how our eldest miss was being bullied by these petty people. Uncle Fu, you must be joking. How could anyone dare bully our eldest Miss Su? This person must be the eldest Miss Su, right? Miss Su, I take full responsibility for this. It is all due to me. Failing to manage my subordinates strictly. My fault. My fault.
You said she is the eldest Miss Sue? How is that possible?
Impossible. I know her too well. I lived with her for so many years. Her family is just an ordinary family. How could she be the eldest Miss Su?
Go investigate.
Okay, Uncle Fu. She. Really the eldest Miss Sue? Of course. Do you mean? Would I lie? No, no. Of course not. Today everything is settled. As for me, I also heard that someone was causing trouble, which is why I came. Manager Joe. Yes? What is wrong with you? How could someone right in front of you come and bully our eldest Miss Sue? And Uncle Fu? Alright, stop talking. You are now fired. Go hand over your duties. Miss Sue. Regarding today's incident.
Never mind, this isn't your fault. Have this security guard taken away.
Yes, okay. Go.
Su Chengxi. You really are the eldest miss of the family.
That's right. Moreover, I won't let you off.
Chengxi. I know that. My attitude was poor. But you love me so much. You will definitely forgive me, right?
Jinzheng. Since I can send you to heaven, then I can send you to hell. That was just the appetizer. Now my revenge against you is just beginning. Jinzheng. The reason my child and I have reached this point today is entirely thanks to you. Since that is the case, you two should stay here and properly repent. Tie them up for me.
No. Don't. Chengxi. It's my fault. I was faithless and treacherous. Please forgive me. Forgive me. Chengxi. I know today. You must be jealous today. Thinking I got engaged to Zhao Lin, making you uncomfortable. I'll go back with you. Let's continue our life together, okay?
I already have no feelings for you. The reason I hate you is because you corrupted Ji Yi. Security.
No. Let go.
Let go.
Let go.
You two just stay here and repent properly.
Chengxi. Chengxi.
This is impossible. How could Chengxi suddenly become the eldest daughter of the Su family? This is impossible. Qin Zheng. I don't believe it.
No way. I was with her for so many years. She didn't reveal anything at all. It must be fake. It must be fake. Impossible.
Miss Zhao. I found out. This Uncle Fu was indeed once the butler of the Su family. However, 3 years ago, he retired. Therefore, he is absolutely not the Su family butler now.
He actually retired already?
Fine. It must be Su Chengxi, who found an old man to act a play with her, to deceive us.
Su Chengxi. How utterly audacious.
All right. Since this identity of hers is fake, then don't blame me. Don't blame me for showing no mercy.
The news has been leaked to Shaolin.
Yes.
Very good. Next, find a way to let Jinzheng and Shaolin know that I like the news about the blood-red ancient jade. Remember, you must let them know separately.
Yes. Blood red ancient jade. I remember Qin Zheng seems to have such an heirloom piece.
Exactly. This item. Jinzheng cherishes it like a treasure. You say, if Shaolin wanted it, the two of them, will they turn against each other and become enemies? This is just the first step. I refuse to believe the relationship between the two of you is so indestructible.
Miss Zhao. You say Qin Zheng, would he be willing to lend you the ancient jade?
Of course. Qin Zheng has always been the most obedient.
Xinjiang.
Hello, Qin Zheng. Bring your families. Blood red ancient jade tonight.
Okay.
President Qin, Arna said, your appearance is very much to her liking. As long as you are willing. She is very willing to associate with you.
Really? I'm also very willing to associate with Miss Su. However, the people I'm interested in are truly too many. I wonder if Miss Su has any sincerity.
When I first, how did I ever fall for such a thing?
Our President Su said, as long as you are willing, any condition is acceptable. Glory and wealth, status and position. She has everything you want. President Chin, this is our Su Groups, a project worth $3 billion. Our Miss said, this is just given to you as a token of sincerity. As long as you satisfy her, there will be countless orders afterwards, waiting for you.
This order. Jinzheng accepts it.
Accepted it.
Jinzheng. You truly are as always. Confident and greedy. Very good. Give him 2 more. Let him think. I truly fancy him. Furthermore, also take this news and leak it to Xiaolin. Let her know that Jinzheng is trying to bypass her, cooperating directly with our headquarters.
Yes, miss. I heard the Zhao Lin side has already started preparing for your visit.
That's great. Give her an evaluation form. Make her think our headquarters really intends to promote her to director.
Yes.
Qinjing Xiaolin, you two caused me to be imprisoned for 5 years and caused my child to disown me. Now I just want to see what you look like tearing each other apart.
Qinzhang, not giving me his ancient jade is one thing, but you even dared to go behind my back and sign a contract with headquarters? Has he forgotten how his Qing group came to be?
Miss Zhao, President Qin, maybe he just wanted to give you a better life.
Did I ask him to think for me? I think he just wants to escape my control.
Speaking of which, I recently heard a rumor.
Speak.
I heard that Miss Su seems to have intentions regarding President Qin. That's why she repeatedly
The film
offered
was
cooperation to
translated
President
and
Qin.
narrated by M.
Qinzhang's personal ability. I understand best. With his capabilities, it certainly wouldn't be enough for the Su group, such a large group, to actively seek reconciliation with him. The only possibility is that someone wants to help him.
Could this rumor be true?
Where there's smoke, there's fire. Why did Qinzhang back then agree to be with me? Wasn't it because he thought I could help him? However, if I secure the director position at this headquarters, Qinzhang's project will be under my responsibility. Then won't I be the one calling the shots? No way. I must secure this position. I will personally go and demand that ancient jade. Qinzhang. Tell me, why can't you just listen properly? A dog that won't obey should be tied up and disciplined. Qinzhang, that piece of ancient jade is useless in your hands. But if you give it to me, I can be promoted to director. Wouldn't this benefit your company as well?
If she gets promoted to director, even Miss Su of the Su Group probably won't be able to easily manipulate her anymore by then. I'm afraid I'll be completely living under her control.
Qinzhang, where is the ancient jade?
When you mentioned it to me, I just remember. I took the ancient jade back to my hometown. But don't worry. I have already sent someone to retrieve it. Don't rush. It seems I need to find an opportunity to give the ancient jade to Miss Su. Once I fully embrace this big tree, what business is it of yours, Zhao Lin? Sooner or later, I, Qin Zheng, will stand at the very top. Zhao Lin, you think you can control me? Dream on.
Mr. Qin, someone has reported you for involvement in the misappropriation of public funds, so please come with us.
President Su, Qinzhang was reported by Zhao Lin for misappropriating public funds 5 years ago. He has already been arrested now.
What did you say?
Yes, miss. Your injustice is finally about to be cleared.
Wait. Don't celebrate too soon. Xiaolin's goal is only to control Jinzheng. Therefore, she won't destroy him immediately. However, Jinzheng is another matter. Go. Find someone to secretly follow Xiaolin. There will definitely be a good show to watch.
What? President Su, I just received news. Qin Zhang took evidence and was cleared of charges, and has been released again.
What?
Is this woman Zhao Lin crazy? How dare she report me? Luckily I had foresight. As early as 5 years ago, I had already dealt with these matters. Otherwise I wouldn't have been able to be released so quickly.
President, can please calm down.
She wants to destroy me. No way. I cannot just sit here and wait. If I'm truly ruined because of this incident, I will never be able to recover. Li Shuai. These are all your former enemies. Now they are searching for you everywhere. Do you think you can hide? Zhao Lin. Since you were heartless, don't blame me for being unjust.
Miss Su, didn't you go see the young master? What happened here?
This Qin Zheng. I don't know what he taught Ji Yi. What things, causing the child to misunderstand me so deeply, even. Forget it. I can't wait any longer. We need to close the net quickly. Notify them. I will go for inspection tomorrow.
Yes. I must perform well.
I must perform well.
As long as I win Miss Su's favor,
As long as I win Miss Su's favor.
I can get promoted. Completely control Qin Zhang.
And I can get rid of Zhao Lin. Suchengxi. You quickly leave here. This is not a place for you to stay. Get lost immediately.
Who allowed you to come to our company? Where is the security? Security.
I see. Doesn't this banner say, "Welcome Miss Su for the inspection"? Well, here I'm. Why don't you welcome me?
Suchengxi. Even now you still dare to impersonate the eldest miss of the Su family. I checked on that Uncle Fu from that day. He retired a long time ago. He is not the Su family's butler. And you are not Miss Su of the Su family. So get out now. Don't force me to be unpleasant to you.
What you did before, I can temporarily overlook. But today, you absolutely are not allowed to mess around here.
I warn you. If you try to kick me out today, you will regret it.
Regret? The only thing I regret now is not letting you die in prison back then. Otherwise you wouldn't have caused so much trouble.
Security. Take her out. Stop.
She is Miss Su.
I just saw with my own eyes. The boss's assistant personally escorted her in.
The film
It
was
is her, isn't it?
translated and narrated by
Hello,
M
President
Media.
Su. I'm from the Nanyang branch. President Zhao Lin. I just saw you all bullying a young woman. What is going on? Are the people in our branch really abusing their power like this?
President Su, you've misunderstood her. She is my ex-wife. She broke the law 5 years ago, and we divorced then. However, she has always been obsessed with me. So, she chased me all the way to the company.
And who are you? How dare you speak like that?
President Su, it's me, Qin Zhang.
I remember now. It's you.
It's good that you remember. Please wait a moment. I will take her out right now. Suchengxi, you dare to resist. You don't understand what your status is. This person right here is the eldest daughter of your family. You dare to talk back to her. What? You don't want to make a living in this country anymore.
Is that so?
Su Chengxi. I know. You can't let go of me. Can't let go of being Madam Chin. This position. But I'll tell you the truth. Now Miss Su has taken a liking to me. Do you think you can compete with the Su family's eldest daughter for a man?
Jin Zheng, you really are something else.
I advise you to leave me yourself. I don't want to look too embarrassing in front of Miss Su.
But if I leave, how will this farce continue?
Su Chengxi, what exactly do you want? I'm telling you, this is not the place for you to cause trouble.
Wait, when did I ask her to leave? Chin, Zhang, what I asked you to handle doesn't seem to be this matter.
President Su, please rest assured, the matter you entrusted to me before tonight, I will definitely handle it for you.
Alright, I'm mainly here to inspect the work. Continue. This Chin Zhang, he really did climb onto Su's high branch. The matter he needs to handle tonight must be cutting off our relationship. President Su, I heard you like ancient jade. This is a small gift I selected for you. A small gift. Please accept it. How did you know? The quality is indeed good. President Mao, thank you for your trouble.
This ancient jade is fine jade. What a pity. It's carved into a kiln. Given President Su's preference, should probably like Ruyi scepters, right? President Su's preference, you didn't figure it out clearly. President Su. This ancient jade Ruyi is my family's heirloom. I heard you like it. I specifically brought it for you. Please take a look.
An heirloom. So valuable. I shouldn't accept this.
Zhaolin, just look. This gift Qin Zhang gave. It's better than yours. However, how do I remember this heirloom? Has a flaw. When Ji Yi was little, he picked items on her first birthday. Wasn't it dropped and cracked?
Chin Zhang, you chose a flawed gift. To give to our President Su. What is the meaning of this? If you aren't looking down on our President Su, thinking she doesn't deserve something good. Chin Zhang, actually if you didn't give a gift, that would also be fine. But this flawed gift...
It's not, Oh no, I don't even remember Ziyi's first birthday incident. This Su Chengxi actually still remembers it. Bringing it up now. This is trying to ruin my reputation. President Su, this ancient jade Ruyi is my family heirloom. I cherish it greatly. It is truly my sincere intention to give it to you.
President Su, this Chin Zhang has malicious intentions. If you cooperate with him on projects, you must be cautious.
Zhaolin, what do you mean? What do you mean by needing to be cautious when working with me?
I don't mean anything. I just think. The gift you chose for President Su, you didn't even know it had a crack on it. That shows you definitely didn't look closely. But President Su, the gift he chose for you, he doesn't look closely at it. Do you think if he truly valued this relationship, would he act this way? What you said indeed makes sense. Chin Zhang, you should take this gift back.
President Su, please accept it. Please trust me. This item is truly my sincere intention to give to you. As for what she said, don't listen to her nonsense. This matter has absolutely nothing to do with her.
Fine. Then I will accept this gift. Actually, my coming here today has two purposes in total. The first is work. I have always heard Miss Zhaolin has strong work capabilities, so I specifically came today to learn more about it. President Su, you flatter me. This is the company's last year's revenue data analysis. Please review it.
We absolutely cannot let Zhaolin get promoted. Otherwise, it will be even harder to escape her control. President Su, this document is actually problematic. It certainly looks fine on the surface, but actually there is a lot of padding, and many parts are even fabricated.
Chin Zhang, what nonsense are you talking about? President Su, these are all the results of my efforts, day and night. How could they be fake? Chin Zhang as my fiancé. You accuse me like this?
Accuse? Zhaolin, all these years the things you've done to abuse your power for personal gain have not been few, have they? President Su. Inside this document are the contracts Zhao Lin signed over the years for personal gain with other companies. Take a look. These companies have either dissolved or failed. Are you suggesting this is what she calls personal ability?
Qin Zhang, stop slandering people here. These companies dissolved and failed. What does that have to do with me?
Then dare you say that you didn't accept bribes from them?
Oh,
right. That Porsche that President John gave you. Am I not still driving it for you now? Did I say something wrong? This watch that President Lee gave you. Isn't it right here too?
Zhao Lin. He actually used the things you gave him to attack you. Can you tolerate this?
Qin Zhang. These things I gave you, I myself couldn't bear to use them. You actually use them to suppress me. Is this your conscience?
If men had a conscience, dogs could hold weddings. If I were you, I definitely wouldn't let him off. No matter what, I would expose all his dirt and scandals.
Wait, scandals. Qin Zhang, since that is the case, don't blame me for being impolite to you.
President Su, I was forced by Zhao Lin back then to get engaged to her. Otherwise, how could I possibly associate with a woman with such a tarnished reputation? If your company intends to heavily rely on her, you must be cautious. Otherwise, the impact on the company could be very negative.
Is that so?
Didn't you ask me before to handle the issue? Actually, it's not that I didn't want to handle it. I didn't dare. After all, she is the president of the Su Group branch. If I have a falling out with her, then how will I get by in the industry in the future?
Zhao Lin, I didn't realize you were such a bully.
Zhao Lin, even if it ruins my future today, I will expose you. President Su, take a look. Just how despicable are you? President Su, I know my status is humble, but my love for you is genuine. So today, no matter what I have to pay, I will make sure you know the truth.
Zhao Lin, can't you see him clearly? This man you've been supporting for 5 years doesn't have you in his heart at all. Now that he sees a better opportunity, he's desperately trying to climb up. Think about it. Back then, he harmed me and abandoned me because of your resources. Do you think he won't abandon you today? If I were you, I wouldn't show any mercy.
Only someone who is completely destitute will be more obedient. Qin Zhang, you leaked my information to my enemies before, and I didn't hold it against you, because I thought you were just temporarily feeling confident and capable, so you acted recklessly. I didn't expect that today you would actually...
Zhao Lin, what nonsense are you talking about?
Don't think I don't know what you've done. Back then, Qin Zhang begged me to be with you. The things I gave you were so expensive that I couldn't bear to use them myself. How can you treat me like this today? President Su, have you really fallen for him? Do you know what kind of man this Qin Zhang is? He is someone who only has money and benefits in his eyes. A person like him is not worth your love at all. What do you mean? What Su Chengsu said is true. He was with me for money back then. That's why he was with me. He even went so far as to be with me, to frame his ex-wife, and put her in jail. All these years, he's been trying to make me believe that he would do anything for me. For my money. He even repeatedly hurt his own child. But actually, he's just doing it for the money. Are you saying there was something wrong with his ex-wife's imprisonment? That she was framed? That's right. It was this Qin Zhang who framed her.
President Su, don't listen to her nonsense. Su Chengxi brought it upon herself.
I have evidence.
Yes, that's right. Hand over all the evidence. Everything that I, Su Chenqi, have suffered must be repaid to you in full.
Go.
The film was translated.
Zhao Lin,
and
have you thought this through?
narrated
Do you
by
really not
Media.
hesitate to use yourself to destroy me?
Zhao Lin, you've gone soft. You actually, for the sake of this one man, went soft. Then I really must congratulate you. Just wait for him to leave you. Anyway, now, he has already gotten close to President Su. When that time comes, and he uses pillow talk, I'd like to see how you get promoted. No. Let's not even talk about promotion. Your position as president. I'm afraid you won't be able to keep that either rate.
No way. Go.
Zhao Lin. You still haven't figured it out. This has always been Su Chengxi, sowing discord between us. Think about it. You interfered in our relationship back then. She regarding you must certainly hate you intensely. How could she kindly offer you advice? So all of this was designed by you. Su Chengxi, how dare you?
So Chengxi did all of this. Wasn't it all just to get the records of your imprisonment? You are behind all of this mischief.
Su Chengxi, I told you. I no longer have feelings for you. Furthermore, it's even more impossible for me, with a criminal, to have any relationship. Why do you insist on pestering me relentlessly?
I'm pestering you relentlessly.
Isn't that right? This stunt you pulled today, deliberately in front of President Su, sowing discord between Zhao Lin and me. Wasn't it just so you could get back together with me? But I'm telling you, impossible.
Jinzheng, what exactly are you talking about?
Su Chengxi, I know your feelings run deep. And even after all this time you still refuse to give up. But I'm telling you, we are over. Originally President Su came to inspect today. I didn't want to make things this tense. But now it seems there is absolutely no need.
What are you going to do?
Don't you like sowing discord between us? But why don't you first look at your own capabilities? The matter between us can be discussed later. However, we can first talk about your matter.
So Chengxi, you probably don't know this. From the moment I first saw you, I already secretly sent someone to bring over the child you care about most. And he had arrived. Come.
Ji Yi, didn't you go home with me? Why are you?
Dad said not to get too close to you.
Jinzheng, this is a matter between us adults. What exactly are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? You made me uncomfortable. Then I'll make you uncomfortable too. Today, I'm telling you, NZE, the mother-son relationship is severed completely. This is a notarized agreement. As long as both you and NZE sign it, your mother-son relationship will be completely severed. ZE has already signed it. Now, it's your turn. Security. Hold her down for me. Force her to sign it for me. Once she signs, send her away. For the rest of her life, she shouldn't even think about seeing ZE again.
Wait.
President Su. What is it?
Qin Zhang, haven't I told you to handle the matters around you properly?
President Su, I'm currently.
Did you think I was only talking about Zhao Lin? When I contacted you before, I wasn't just messing around.
This is a prenuptial agreement. Property inheritance. Inheriting the vice president position. And a relationship severance document.
I told you long ago. Being with me is not about you.
This is the eldest daughter of the Su family. She is the only child. After we get married, won't her money also be my money? What's more, there is also the real power of the Su group.
As long as you handle these matters properly, we will immediately register our marriage. These agreements will take effect immediately. Therefore, this child, I cannot keep.
President Su, this is my own son.
I stand by what I said. Our Su family does not have the custom of raising other people's children.
Jinzheng, if you don't want the child, then give the child to me. You go pursue your wealth and glory. Don't hold back our Ji Yi.
Shut up. If later with President Su, we also have our own child, then ZE won't matter much anyway.
Qin Zhang, you want to marry her? Then what was our previous engagement for? It's just voided like that? Qin Zhang, think carefully. After all, there are thousands who want to be the son-in-law of the Su family. I truly have no need to be entangled with
The film
someone
was
whose romantic
translated
history is
and
so complicated.
narrated by M.
Let's just say I was wrong about you today.
Don't leave. We will get married right now. President Sue, look. I have finished signing. I have finished signing. From now on. Chin Zi. This child has absolutely nothing to do with me anymore. Ze. From now on. Just live with your mother.
Why, Dad?
You child. I already told you, I'm not your father anymore. Your mother wants you so badly. Let her take you. You live with her from now on.
Ji Yi. Do you still remember what you promised Mommy? Ji Yi. Mommy never thought you would be a bad child who disowns all relatives. So, go home with me, okay? Let's be good. Go. Go home with me.
I don't know.
President Sue, look. The matter has been resolved. Then what about our matter?
The child's matter is resolved. But what about the other matter? Qin Zhang. That woman Su Chengxi was just deliberately trying to provoke us. If you turn back now, I can let bygones be bygones. Qin Zhang, I'm giving you 10 minutes. If you don't handle these matters properly, then this marriage, I'll just find someone else to approach.
The film
In
was
Zhao Lin's hands,
translated
what evidence
and
concerning me
narrated
still
by
left?
M.
Those who
Media.
could sign back then. I trying my best to extract information. Su Chengxi replaced me. What else is there? The places I overlooked.
Qin Zhang, let me tell you this. The evidence I hold is enough to cost you your life. Qin Zhang, even if the Shaolin has many bargaining chips in her hand, with the Su family's capability, if you want to, it's not impossible. But why should I help you?
Miss Sue, if what you say is true. As long as you are willing. Then I will be yours from now on.
Really? President Su, are you really willing to shield a person like this? Besides, the evidence I hold, are you sure you can cover it up?
Miss Zhao, the evidence is right here.
Qin Zhang, take a good look. These are the photos of you and that accountant. While verifying the accounts, I also have videos and surveillance footage. Do you think you still have a chance?
You.
5 years. I finally saw the truth of this matter. This step is not enough yet. I must make Shaolin hand over all the evidence so I can clear my name. Jinzheng, look. Back then you chose her for money. Now, she can push you into the abyss.
Su Chengxi. What are you so smug about? So what if you have photos? As long as President Su is here. No matter what it is, it will be suppressed from me.
Is that so? What if I told you? I have already sent these photos. Online? Do you think she can cover it up for you?
You're crazy. Are you crazy, Zhao Lin? Ruining me, what good does that to you? Furthermore, these things are unfavorable to you too.
I'm really at a disadvantage. But I know that. What I want to get. If I can't get it, I will pay any price. I will destroy it.
Lunatic. Do you think this can defeat me? At worst I, Qinzhang, will just give up this company.
Give up the company? What else do you have, Qin Zhang?
Jinzheng, the Su family is the richest family. Just a little bit of income they reveal is worth 10 of your Qin Group companies. This evidence is not enough to ruin Jinzheng. Zhao Lin must still have more things in her hands.
Yes. President Su is an only child, as long as I can firmly hold on to her. The Su family's assets Won't they all be mine? Yes, Xiaolin. Did you hear that? If I don't need the company, what can you do? With President Su, I will have everything.
Qin Zhang, do you think I only have just this in my hands? How you forced? The agreement Su Chengxi signed. Do you think I don't have evidence in my hands?
What do you mean?
When you told me these things back then, I had recordings of everything.
Xiaolin, are you crazy? If this stuff gets out, both of us will go to prison. No one can escape.
I know. But I have no choice. You forced me to do this, Qin Zhang. I gave you many chances. Why didn't you choose me?
No. I absolutely cannot let her release this evidence. Xiaolin, do you think I truly don't have a backup plan?
What do you mean?
Back then you were afraid that because of Ziyi's existence, still can't forget Su Chengxi. So you secretly poisoned Ziyi. I actually knew about all this a long time ago. And I filmed it long ago. But I thought I might not need it. But I didn't expect this.
What did you say? Xiaolin actually poisoned Ziyi.
Qin Zhang, what exactly do you want?
We exchange. We'll be even. Otherwise, no one will have an easy time.
No, I absolutely cannot let them exchange evidence like this. Xiaolin, can you really bear to watch Qin Zhang escape your control? That's not like you,
The
is
film
it?
was translated
Shut up.
and narrated
How?
by M Media.
Did I hit a nerve? Oh right. President Su, since you value this Qin Zhang so much, you probably don't want him later on to despise you like he despised me and Xiaolin.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, if this evidence falls into your hands, then this Qin Zhang won't be able to escape your grasp.
President Su, don't listen to her nonsense. Her.
What she says makes a lot of sense. Qin Zhang, hand the evidence over to me. I will protect you. Qin Zhang, you. Qin Zhang, don't you trust me? It seems what you just told me. Your sincerity was fake. You were just after the Su Group's money.
No, of course not.
He can scheme against his own wife. All can be calculated. So how can you guarantee he won't scheme against you? You should think about it too.
Su Chengxi, this is none of your business. I'll hand it over. I'll hand it over, President Su. This is Xiaolin's evidence. You can use it to get back what you want.
President Su, he is so cunning. How do we know what is inside this USB drive?
You.
Alright then, bring the laptop over so I can take a look.
President Su. Look. How could I fool you?
Where is your evidence? Bring it here. This is the evidence that Su Chengxi back then took the blame for you.
Yes.
Very well. I forgot to tell you all. Actually, I'm fundamentally not the eldest daughter of the Su family. My real identity is Su's assistant.
What did you say?
What did you say? The real eldest daughter of the Su family is this person?
President Su. Are you joking with me, right? She is just a penniless, a very poor girl. How could she possibly be the eldest daughter of the Su family?
Impossible. She must be lying.
Lying? What do I have to lie about? You wouldn't think that. I'm just that person who relies on Qin Zhang, knows nothing, lets others bully me, a weak and incompetent person, right? Qin Zhang, I truly loved you back then, starting from when you were in school and helped me out of trouble. I felt at that time that you were kind, upright, and elegant. That's why I pursued you, regardless of everything. But later I discovered that you are extremely proud and very sensitive. Therefore, I was afraid you would think the disparity between our statuses was too great, which is why I concealed my identity as the eldest daughter of the family. Later, when you started your business, I helped you, got resources for you, and made your future smooth sailing.
Wait. You helped me? It was clearly Zhao.
That's impossible. At that time, President Su told me that he felt Chin's development had huge potential, which is why he asked me to invest.
If my father hadn't done it for me, how could he possibly invest in you, Zhao? I haven't even talked about you yet. You said you fell in love with Jinjing at first sight and wanted to possess him. So what? Didn't you still use my resources as the legitimate wife to help him? And you even said it was you, Zhao, who used cooperation to help him. How ridiculous.
How could this be possible?
Zhao, I told you long ago, he could abandon me for profit, of course, and he can also abandon you. What? Was I wrong? If you want to compare status with me, you are still far behind. And you, Jinjing, the person you racked your brains trying to please, is the very person you calculated against and abandoned for profit back then.
Zhao Lin, this is bad. President Su and the others have arrived at the entrance.
Why did President Su come personally?
President Su come over. He couldn't really. The backing Su Chengxi could he? If President Su personally deals with us, then we really, truly won't be able to survive in this country.
Even if my dad didn't come today, the evidence you personally handed over is enough for you to rot in jail.
What evidence is this? Wide? Chengxi, you came here today, also because you can't let go of me, right? Otherwise, why would you keep fighting with Zhao Lin, constantly competing for me?
Do you even hear what you are saying?
I know now. You love me, right? You have always been, and able to forget me. In that case, put the evidence away. Let's continue our life together.
Are you out of your mind?
Chengxi, you can forgive me, right? So, Chengxi, I want my child to have you as his mother. I will make her call you mommy, okay?
Jinjing, have some sense. I gave you a chance. You were the one who didn't cherish it.
It was my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. Chengxi, I beg you, please forgive me. Give me one chance, okay?
The reason you are like this now is not because you think you were wrong. It's only because you feel like you are doomed. If right now, someone with a more prominent status was standing here, you would show a different face, wouldn't you?
Miss Zhao, I heard that President Su came this time to inspect the work with his daughter. And I overheard that he was accompanied by a young girl and kept calling her his dear daughter.
What did you say? He called someone else his dear daughter? The eldest daughter of the Su family is an only child. That means you are absolutely not President Su's daughter. Su Chengxi, you have such nerve. You dare impersonate the eldest daughter of the Su family?
Dear daughter. Could it be Dad's goddaughter has also arrived? In order for Dad to back me up, he really called in a lot of people. The person next to Dad, I presume, is the daughter of his business partner, and
The
also
film
the
was
daughter
translated
of another
and
industry
narrated
giant.
by
Dad
M
asked her
Media.
to come because he wants to completely blacklist the two of you in the industry.
Su Chengxi, do you even believe what you are saying? I knew it. How could you possibly be the eldest daughter of the Su family? You really are an imposter.
You really know how to delude yourself.
Do you really think you impersonated the eldest daughter of the Su family and thought you could come here and act like this? Security, restrain her from me.
Do you really think you can control me?
Don't listen to her nonsense. Restrain her. Get the USB drive back from me.
I'd like to see who dares touch my Su family daughter. Chengxi, Dad came too late.
It's not too late.
So you really are the daughter of the Su family. Then what was everything I did before for? My fighting? My attempts to lure you with power? What did it all mean?
Zhao, I told you long ago, you and I are fundamentally not enemies, but you were so malicious as to harm my child. Since that is the case, you should go to prison and stay there for a good long time. Restrain them. Send them to the police station. This matter ends here. Dad, let's go home.
All right. Come, eat more. Look at you. After all this trouble, you've gotten so thin.
Dad, I'm sorry. It's all my fault for being too willful.
People all make mistakes. But don't worry. No matter what mistake you made, Dad will always be here for you. Come eat.
Boss, miss. That Kinzeng has been released.
What? Did the evidence not work?
It was Zhao Lin. She took all the blame upon herself. So Kinzeng.
We finally managed to send him away. What is wrong with this Zhao Lin? Jinzheng treated him like that.
Miss, something is wrong. The young master is missing.
What did you say? Ji Yi is missing.
Just now the young master answered a phone call and then told me he was going out to buy a toy. While I was paying, he disappeared. Miss, the young master, he won't be in trouble, right?
No, he
The film
won't.
was
My
translated
child won't be
and
harmed.
narrated
Jinzheng.
by M Media.
It must be Jinzheng. He was just released, and immediately Ji Yi disappeared. He must have done it.
If Kinzeng really did it, then Ziyi, he must be safe now. Don't worry. Since we have the notarized document, he can't take Ziyi away. Go look for him quickly.
Miss, security has already gone out to search. Please don't get agitated. Moreover, even a vicious tiger doesn't eat its cubs, no matter what Kinzeng does.
Jinzheng, this creature worse than pigs and dogs. How can I trust that? He won't harm Ji Yi.
Xinjiang. Suchengxi, Ziyi is in my hands now. If you want the child, do exactly as I say.
Jinzheng, have you no shame? You were the one who abandoned Ji Yi back then. What right do you have now to take him away?
Suchengxi, you better show me some respect. So what if I abandon him? I will always be Ziyi's father. Within half an hour, you go to the police station and sign the release agreement. Release Zhao Lin. Otherwise I can't guarantee what I might do to Ziyi.
Jinzheng, you villain. He is your son. You.
Chengxi, don't worry. Dad, I will definitely help you find Ziyi.
Jinzheng, that man, has no conscience left. I'm really afraid that I won't ever see Ji Yi again.
Don't panic.
Miss, the people I sent out say they haven't seen any trace of the young master. He didn't go home, nor is he at Kinzeng's company.
Nowhere at all. Jinzheng took Ji Yi away. He must be trying to find a way to hide him. Wait. Send him away. Exactly. His biggest goal in taking the child is firstly to help Zhao Lin escape punishment, and secondly, it is to make sure that the child and I can never be reunited. Therefore, he must be leaving with Ji Yi right now.
I think Kinzeng helping Zhao Lin escape punishment is false. His intention to leave is the real reason. Because, as long as Ziyi is by his side, he can always keep you constrained.
Yes. Go to the station or the airport. Hurry up.
Yes.
Dad, where are you taking me?
Dad will take you abroad for 2 years. How about that?
Then, what about Mommy? You were the one who didn't want me that day.
Ziyi, that day. Dad was indeed wrong. Dad apologizes to you.
Dad, you always said Mommy was a bad person who went to jail. That you were the best person to me in the world. But, besides letting me skip class, letting me play games, you don't care about anything else I do. You never once came to pick me up from school. The parent-teacher meeting, the butler went instead. You never cared about me, or how I got along with my classmates. Let me tell you, none of my classmates play with me. And you don't care either. You are truly the person who treats me best in the world.
Alright, Ziyi. come abroad with Dad for a couple of days. Dad. I'll go to your parent-teacher meetings from now on, okay? Let's go.
Miss, we've found the young master's whereabouts. Kinzeng is taking him to the West Station.
West Station. Okay, let's go. We're going to save the child.
Stop looking. Your mother isn't coming back to pick you up.
Stop right there. Jinjeng, where are you taking Ji Yi?
Su Chengxi. How did you know I was here?
Because I understand you. You are an extremely self-centered person. You were able to frame me, throw me in jail, and you were also able to have a falling out with Zhao Lin. So why would you try to clear Zhao Lin's name, yet heartlessly take Ji Yi away? You would only treat her the way I did, coaxing her to take the blame for you. As for the threat about helping Zhao Lin clear her name, it's nothing but an excuse of yours, used to stall for time, so that you could take Ji Yi away. You know I care about Ji Yi, so as long as you control Ji Yi for one day,
The film
you can
was
threaten me
translated
for one
and
day.
narrated by M.
Come
Media.
here, Ji Yi. Come to mommy.
That's not true. Ziyi. He came to find me voluntarily. Ziyi, tell her, you absolutely refuse to acknowledge her, and you only want to be with me, right?
Jinzheng, how do you educate the child? How dare you take him away?
I don't care. Su Chengxi. The child cannot be without a father anyway. How about this? You just let Ziyi and me leave. Otherwise, Ziyi and I will go back together. And we will continue our life together.
Have you no shame?
Chengxi. Actually, it's her. She's the one who caused everything and tried to frame me for it, right? It is true that back then, I separated from you and got engaged to Zhao Lin. That was wrong of me, but at that time, I was suffering at the time. Zhao Lin's threats. Chengxi, believe me, I truly never intended to betray you. If I didn't listen to her, she would hurt Ziyi. You saw the video. She even planned to drug Ziyi, Chengxi. And you said, I didn't raise Ziyi well. That was actually instigated by Zhao Lin. Chengxi. Actually, I was a victim too.
Are you saying that Zhao Lin forced you to embezzle public funds? She forced you to divorce me. She forced you to humiliate me like that before.
Yes. Chengxi, you are truly too smart. Now, this woman, she is in prison. Shouldn't we be able to get back together?
What? You heard that right.
Zhao Lin, you. Why are you here?
Qin Zhang, you were the one who told me back then that you would use Ziyi to force Su Chengxi to sign the agreement. You repeatedly pleaded with me. I always thought before. Su Chengxi was blinded by love, unable to see reality clearly. It turns out the one who couldn't see reality clearly was that person, was me. Su Chengxi, I always thought before that you had stolen the position I longed for. That's why I humiliated you in every way. A complete and utter fool.
Okay. I can accept your apology. But what you did to me, and what you did to Ji Yi, I cannot forgive.
What I, Zhao Lin, did, I take responsibility for. This apology, I owe you. You don't need to forgive me. Su Chengxi, what you said before wasn't wrong. The two of us were never enemies. Someone who would betray his own wife. What good would it do for me to steal him?
Go ahead, blame me. We were both blind, weren't we? Who wouldn't be fooled by someone who appears gentle and meticulous?
Thinking about it now, I was truly ridiculous. Using your resources against you. And thinking I was superior. It turns out I was the one, the complete and utter fool.
Zhao Lin,
The was
Lin,
translated
listen to me.
and narrated by
Actually, those things I just said were all to coax Su Chengxi. What you did for me, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Don't you love me? Love me. If you love me, you should help me, right?
Loving you means I have to do these things for you? That's how you previously convinced Su Chengxi.
Enough, Jinzheng. Don't use the word love to manipulate others anymore. That word coming out of your mouth truly disgusts me.
I was mistaken. I truly was mistaken. Sorry.
Before, you were obedient and compliant. I thought you and Su Chengxi had just followed too. Wrong emotional paths. I thought my appearance was to save you. I thought we had true love. But in the end, I was the one, the complete and utter fool. Now, I saw myself clearly. And I saw you clearly too. I always thought I could control everything. I never expected that in the end. I still hurt the one I should have hurt the least. Su Chengxi. Allow me to see this person clearly. Now I should also go and do what I should do myself. Come on. Get up. After all, you are someone I once loved. A person should have value. Otherwise, I will believe even less in my own judgment.
Lin. In the end, what exactly are you trying to do?
The things I, Lin, have done. I will confess to the crime. Likewise. You too. Before, I truly wanted to bear all the responsibility for you. But now I regret it. Qin Zhang, the sins you committed yourself, you should bear them yourself.
Lin, believe me. Please don't retract your confession, okay? Bear the responsibility for me one more time. Trust me. If you bear it this time, I will belong only to you. Okay?
Qin Zhang, you truly disgust me now. How could I possibly have fallen for a cowardly person like you? Su Chengxi, the things I have done myself, I will admit. What I didn't do, I will also honestly explain. The mistakes I have made. I myself will go and make amends for them one by one.
Chengxi, my punishment is about to begin. Please let me go, okay? Just consider it. For the sake of our many years. As husband and wife.
You are not worthy to mention that. Let's go, Shi.
Dad, I don't want to skip class anymore. Yes, you would never scold me because of this matter. But sometimes I actually want you to scold me. At least I would feel that my dad cares about me.
No. No.
No, Jinzheng. What are you doing? He is your own son.
Su Chengxi. Don't force me. Ziyi. Why are you forcing Dad?
What are your conditions? I'll agree to anything. Name your conditions.
Give me everything. All right. Then I want money. I want 1 billion.
Okay. I agree.
Mommy,
Ji, what happened? Are you hurt?
Mommy, I shouldn't have yelled at you. I shouldn't have laid a hand on you. It's all my fault.
How could Mommy blame Ji? Mommy has never blamed you. Ji, what did you call me? You finally called me Mommy. Ji.
Miss, Qin Zhang stole a car and drove off.
Chase after.
Miss, Qin Zhang has been caught.
Jinzheng, You don't really think. With the power of our Sioux family, do you think you can escape?
Suchengsi. You're gloating now.
Yes. I'm enjoying this, you know. But do you know why I haven't yet handed you over to the police?
What else do you want to do?
You owe me so much. Of course I won't let you off easily.
What are you going to do? Taking the law into your own hands is illegal. Suchengsi, you.
So noisy. Shut up. I'll show you something good.
Chin Group went bankrupt.
All your great achievements. The whole internet knows about them now. Those shareholders have all fled. Now the equity is only what you hold. Sign it. So that after you get out of prison, you won't starve to death.
Company acquisition contract. So, it's you. You want to acquire Chin Group. This is my life's work. What right do you have to acquire it? Furthermore, it's so much lower than the market price. You.
If you don't want to sign, forget it. I hope that when you get out of prison years from now, Chin Group will still exist. And won't be heavily in debt.
Suchengsi, you bastard. Let me go. I don't want to lose everything. I can't lose everything. Give it to me. I'll sign. I'll sign.
So now you want to sign. Too late. I want to lower it even more.
You.
Are you refuse?
Willing. Give me the pen. I'll sign.
Jinzheng. How did you also develop the habit of signing without reading the contract? I forgot to tell you. At the end of the agreement just now, I added a clause, property transfer agreement. Your money will all belong to your son. When you get out of prison, you will be penniless.
Suchengsi. You lunatic. You. Let go of me. Suchengsi.
Shut up. Take him to the police station. Jinzheng. You used this
The
trick to
film
harm
was
me twice.
translated and
You never
narrated
thought
by
that you
M
yourself
Media.
would also fall victim to this very trick, did you?
Mommy. Grandpa said he wants me to ask you to go eat.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Mommy, eat some food.
I knew it. My chance's child is the best.
Mommy, I will never skip class again. Or play games during class. I will definitely be a good child.
Ji, I believe you. You will definitely be a good child. I hope our Ji doesn't have to live too tiringly. As long as you are safe and sound and healthy, that's enough.
Mommy, I said so many excessive things before. Aren't you angry with me?
Silly child. What mother would be angry with her child?
All right. Hurry up and eat, otherwise this food will get cold. Today, I personally cooked this home-style meal. Come on, hurry up and eat. Come. You take a piece.
Ji, take the big one.
You also try some.
Okay,
Come, eat.
let me try it.
How is it? Okay?